Hello everyone. Trinetta Burrell here. I'm going to actually start this video off a little bit different. Don't know if I'm going to do this every time, but I'm going to go ahead and put my information up here, so I'm going to have to rush through it. Facebook page, I am Trinetta Burrell. IG, I am Trinetta Burrell. Discord group, this is where I put my strategy, settings, and indicators for paid members who are serious about trading. I have a Telegram channel for our trading team, the Unlimited Cash Flow Money team. We have a Telegram channel, a Facebook group page, and we use Facebook Messenger as well. But the Discord group is for those that are in the team and outside the team. I also have some other things in Discord group related to what I do for the community. I help teach financial literacy. I also provide business support services. I have a background in computer science and technology, so I have some software to help you grow your business and all of that and above. So I'm all about helping you make money. So this is my contact information. Now let's keep moving because this video was going to be longer than I want. I've tried it several times, so I already know, but I don't want to make it too long. So go ahead, screenshot. You have my info. Now let's move along. So now I'm going to show you the TDI indicator and how we use it. I already have a couple of things on the screen because, like I said, I made this video several times and I was having technical difficulties. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. We're going to talk about, for instance, I'm going to give you an example of a buy entry and how to use it with this TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. What I love about this Trader Dynamic Index is that it combines several indicators into one, and for some people it may be seen as all-in-one indicator or the holy grail. But basically, this index lets you see the trend, momentum, market strength, sentiment, all in one. It's all in one. Whether it's positive or negative sentiment, and I'll go over some of those things while I'm going through this strategy. So if we want to go ahead and get the rules down, these are the rules. We're going to be talking about if you want to go long. Going short is the opposite. So what you're looking for is for the red to break above the yellow line. You're looking for the green line to also break above this yellow line. But the red line, once it breaks above, the red line must still be underneath the blue band. We're going to buy at the closing candle above this break right here. And then I'm going to put down the rule for the stop loss as well. You're going to hide your stop loss below the respective swing low that came, right? I'm just going to say that developed as a result of the red line crossing above the green line. Okay, I'm going to show you what all that means in a second, okay? And then we're going to talk, then when it comes to take profit, number 5, you're going to take profit when both the red line and the green line crosses, oops, didn't spell that right, crosses above the 70 level. If I could spell that right, that would be great, right? So this is what you're looking for within the strategy. These are the things that we're going to go over, okay? Let me move this, slide this over. So I like to tell people to take a screenshot while you can. So go ahead and take a screenshot and make it a little bit smaller. Oop, that might be too small. Nope, small enough. Go ahead and take your screenshot. So, and let's talk about these different rules. So rule number 1, we want the red to break above the yellow line. Why? This yellow line is the thing that actually holds this all together. The yellow line is pretty much the baseline of the market, and it's the overall long-term trend. So for instance, like right now, the trend was here, and it looks like it's starting to kind of dip down a little bit. Long-term, that's what the trend is doing, okay? So we want anything above here is positive sentiment. When the green is up here, green. When the green line is up here, that's positive sentiment. When the green line is down here, that's negative sentiment. Sentiment meaning how people feel about this pair, this market, whatever, UJ. So how people really feel about the dollar. So when it's down here, it's negative sentiment. When it's up here, it's a positive sentiment, especially compared to the UJ. Okay. So, I mean, the yen. I'm sorry. All right, so what we're looking for is for a buy. We're looking for things to turn positive. We're looking for, we're thinking that there's going to be a positive sentiment situation going on, and so we're looking for the red to break above this yellow line, because as long as it's down here, it's in negative sentiment territory. It may get close and it may turn right back around and come back down. Okay, we're looking for it to break. All right, and then what we're looking for is for the green line to also break above this line. Okay, and then but the red cannot be like out of the water. You see this blue line is out of the water. The red still has to be in the water. It can't be out of the water. Okay, I call that the shark. The shark must still stay in the water. And then what you're looking for, you're looking to buy at the closing candle after the green line breaks. So let me make this bigger really quick so we can see some, and bring this back to the on the chart. And let's see if we can find that. So here we have the red line crossing up the yellow line, and then we have the green line coming right with it, pretty much. What we're saying is we're going to enter buy at the closing of the candle after the green line. So this is the candle, right? After the candle closes, then this is where we buy. So let me just get a line here, horizontal ray. So what I'm saying is we'll buy here, but it's after the close of this candle. Oops, nope, don't want that to happen. A little more sensitive, seems like. Why? Because of, I can't get right here. It crossed here. So what we're saying is, okay, yeah, we got both of them crossed up here. The red, when it crosses, still in, it's not outside of the water. It's still inside the water. We're going to buy here. Okay. Now that's the next one. That is rule number 3. After it's buy, because we're in positive territory. Okay. Now the question is, where do we put our stop loss? Right? Where do we put our stop loss? So we're telling you that you hide your stop loss below the respective swing low that developed as a result of it crossing above the blue line. Does that make sense? So not blue line, green line. So where they crossed, not up here, but back here, is where you put. So where did the red start crossing the green line, in other words? So like, for instance, in this case, like you might come back here where it crossed to come up, but it also crossed here. So you can put your stop here if you want to. You can put your stop here. And see, let's measure that. My team knows how we like to trade 10 or 20 pips. So if I put my stop down there, I need to come out a little bit more. But according to the rules, there's a dip that was created when they crossed each other, and a real cross. I mean, this is really not really a cross, but that real cross took place right in here, and I don't see the dip. I see the dip right here. So me personally, I would say put it here, but I'm not trying to break the rules. So let's go ahead and get us a line. Let me show you what I mean. So I guess right here, you can put your stop loss right in here. This is not a good line, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at this dip right here. Okay. And then you're in there. So if you look at this trade, you would have won the trade. I mean, obviously it didn't come back down to your stop loss, is my point. That's the point. It didn't come back down. It just kept going and going and going and whatever. And now the question is, where do you take profit? So according to the strategy, you take profit when both the red, it's telling you to take profit when both the red and green line crosses above the 70. Well, the 70 is, okay, so this is the 60, this is the 70, this is the 80. So when they both cross here, that's when you take profit. And when do they both cross? Well, they didn't cross. It got really close. Yes, it did. They're right there. Right there is where it crossed. No, right here is where it actually crossed. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hard to see it. Here's the 70 line, and they both crossed right here. June 24th, 2000 hours. So Let me go there. Right here is where they cross. So it's telling you to take profit here on this candle. So this is where you would take profit. Right here. I'm just going to draw like a little candle. Whoops. That happens every time, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, you're going to take profit right there. Right? Let's see what that measures. So if you entered here and you take profit here, or at the close of the candle, you got 47 pips. You got out at the top when it first touched, you got 54 pips. So you took profit right here. If you want to close it out, that's it. I mean, that's what it's telling you to do. And if you notice the sentiment starts changing, eventually it's going to come down. Then you see the candle didn't, but you've noticed the sentiments did. So it's crossing back down, and this is when you start to look for to sell. Okay, because what's supposed to happen first, guys? The red is supposed to cross the yellow. The green will follow. Where it actually follows is where you enter the sell, and then you take it all the way down until it hits the 30 level, till they both cross into the 30 territory. And let's see what that looks like, and then I'll be done with this video. So let's look at that trade. So in this particular case, we said, so the red is crossing the yellow down, right? Here comes the green right here. Red is it's not down here, so red is not outside the blue, it's inside the blue. So this is where you would enter your trade, right? And in this case, we're entering for a sell. So where's that at? Right here. And I like to see the candle actually turn red, but it's, it's where it crossed. It crossed right here. So you enter the sell at the close of this candle. I'm sorry, at the close of the candle. That's right. At the close of this candle, you're going to enter for the sale. Sometimes when you're doing the video and thinking and doing it all the same time, sometimes it just don't come out right. But yeah, so let's see. Let me cross here at the close of this candle. You enter for the sale, and this would be actually where you enter on right here. Because at the close of that candle, so this is the actual entry candle. You're going to enter for the sale. Let me do another line here. I'm going to just clone this line really quick and change the color of that line to red, because this is, we enter for a sale right here, right? So you're going to enter right here for a sale, and then it says that you're going to ride it until it comes to the 30, till they both come down here, and right here is about where they get to the 30, right in here. Hard for me to see. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing that right, guys. They never make it to the 30. They never make it. The red line does, but the green line doesn't. So in this case, I mean, you just have to use your judgment. Because of the way this is looking right here, I mean, you're supposed to enter the trade, so enter it. But hindsight is showing this is consolidating. But yeah, you're supposed to enter it, and you come to where they get to the 30, and they don't get to the 30. But what has happened, guys? What do you notice? You notice that this shark is out of the water. He's out of the water. He's going to want to come back in at some point. So be careful, because he's turning. Somewhere in here, you're going to see him turn. Personally, once I see him trying to cross back in the water, that is probably the time to get out. Okay? For me, at least. For me. That's my opinion. So he's crossing back in the water. He hasn't come all the way down to the 30. I'll say, oh, he's going back in. He went in here as well, so you could get out here. But he actually, or you could try to ride it. You're right here, if you notice, at the 200 and the 50. So you're right there. And depending on maybe the other things you're looking at, support and resistance, the fib, whatever else you're looking at, will kind of maybe give you a better idea of what's going on. But just using this, then you just follow the rules, and it comes down here, and somewhere, once it's crossing back in, it's time to get out. So let's say you get out right here, right here. So you get out right here, you're actually going to be, let me show you what that looks like. So you got in here on the red line, and you got out right here at the top of this blue line, 24 pips. Not bad. I'll take it. So that is the strategy. It's really simple. When the red crosses the yellow and then the green follows, you're looking to enter. Oh, I forgot to tell you where to put your stop loss. And your stop loss is right here above this. See, this is where they cross. and you're going to put your stop loss right here above it. So let me clone this really quick so you can see what I mean. All right, I'm going to get it. It's moving kind of slow. I think it's because I'm videoing, but your stop loss is up here. Okay, why? This is where the dip that was made or whatever because of the cross. So your stop loss is actually, it says well, the dip is made because of the cross of the green line. Yep, that's right. This is made because of the cross of the green line here, and it crossed the green line here. All right. So yeah, so this is your stop loss, and this is where you take profit in this area down here. I hope that helps. Nothing is like perfect to science. As you can see, in real life, it didn't get to the 30. So what do? Just know this shark is out of the water, and eventually the shark got to get wet. It's got to come back in. And when it starts to cross that green line, like down here, or cross the blue line, and officially is inside the water again, it's a good time to exit. I hope this helps. I hope this video wasn't too long. Reach out to me if you need any assistance. I look forward to helping you guys win more trades and catch more pips and learn more strategies or whatever you need to do. And happy trading.